is me again, Flores. I did not make a video for quite some time now because I was busy and I don't know. I was busy and every time I tried to make a video, I stopped the camera because I was I don't know, I fell asleep. And yeah, but today I want to talk about something. And by the way, I have a red cast. I look kind of reddish. I believe it's because I'm sitting beside my red curtain. And I couldn't find another way because if I open the curtain, I get too much lighting. No. I want to talk about INFPs and what I admire about INFPs. I don't think I have a lot of INFPs in my life. I really have to try and, you know, force myself to look at people to identify them. But I have identified some, and you know, it's you know why I wanted to make this video is because I met this person. I met a girl, and she, you know, we're not really friends, but she's somebody who does a lot of stuff, and I was like, what kind of type is she? She has like a wide range of interest, and she really, you know, she really spends time with each and every one of her interests. And she has a career, which is not like a very flashy career, but she has a job. She works for herself, and I'm like, wait, are you an INFP? Because most INFPs I have known are kind of struggling, you know, struggling for money, struggling with, I don't know, society, struggling to get out of bed, struggling with anxiety. And she's none of that. So I was like, are you really an INFP? Because I have never seen an INFP so flourishing like you do. And I think for an INFP, she's really healthy. She's like a really healthy INFP. And I think, wow, if this is the full potential of an INFP to really pursue your interests, to have no fear, no anxiety, and, you know, have a wide group of people around you and be happy, be able to do the things that you want, like, well, then it's not so bad to be an INFP. But what sorry, but what caught my attention is that she she does a couple of things which, you know, she started to build from the ground up. I'm not gonna really go into detail, you know, because I want to do this anonymously. But she has a couple of interests that she built from the ground up, and they are kind of, you know, successful. And I'm like, wow, if I were you and I started, for example, a blog, I would not think and have the persistence and the conviction that this blog would work out and, you know, work at it for many years. But she did. And I'm like, whoa, this is an INFP who, well, not completes things, because a blog is something that's not ever really done, but who perseveres and who builds something up. And I think the thing about INFPs is that, you know, when they have to figure out what they want, and because, you know, they have FI as their dominant function and NE as their secondary function. So to figure out what they want, they have to try out a lot of things because of their secondary NE. You just have to try out stuff to eventually know what you want to put the most of your time in. But yeah, once they have that figured out, I can really see how they can go 110% in the direction that they feel is right. And and, you know, I, as an INTP, I can also identify with going at something with 110 miles an hour. But I, at some point I come to a screeching halt because I get bored. But it's amazing to me how INFPs can have this energy and persistence and just build something up and really be fearless about it. Like even if it's the most, if it's something of which I would say like, it's not really, you don't really have a high chance of making a career at this thing. For example, drawing, because I have an INFP on Facebook. She posts, or on Instagram, and she posts drawings, and when I saw her drawings at first I was like, okay. Okay, yeah, good, but okay, I don't know how you're gonna make a living off of this. But apparently she is kind of making a part-time living out of it, and I was like, oh, I never thought it was possible. So in a way they go against odds, and there is it's a Pinterest image that I found, and on this Pinterest image somebody wrote, each type with the, how do you say it, with one of their traits, and another trait that's completely opposite. So for ENTP, this person wrote energetic but lazy. Which is okay, I kind of identify with that, but that's not I don't really like that. It's not really a compliment. But with the INFP one said timid but brave, and I thought, wow, this is amazing, and this is how I know this INFP girl. She is timid. She's really like she doesn't come with all this bravado like a FE person would introduce themselves, but she's really, gentle. But the things she does quietly, she does with 110% conviction, and she gets stuff done, and she really goes in directions, builds things up that I never thought were possible. So, that's what I admire about INFPs. And actually I wanted to say I hope I can learn that someday. I don't think so. I don't think I can learn that. As an ENTP, I will have to look for another way to be more productive. But yeah, so online I read a lot of stuff about INFPs, this and that, and they are low income earners and stuff like that. But if you really find what you're passionate about and you go for it to 110% and throw away your anxiety, you're unstoppable. I'm going to end this video right here. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you have a question. And if you're an INFP, tell me, tell me what your passion is. I want to know. INFPs are so diverse. I really want to know what is your passion. I will see you in the next video.